So ProFluke having to win 2 sets. Zaus only needing to win 1.
I thought you said wear 2 sets. I thought we were going to see a pair of the
it's a dustbin match.
The crones up on those temples.
Temple crones.
Temple crones. To hear those EDM temple beats. Jungle is massive.
Respect to the 90s. I miss that genre. Come back, Jungle, please. I need to listen to the same aim and break 400 times.
Incredible.
And don't try and argue with me and say Jungle was a legit form of music when you're using the aim and break in every goddamn song. It's like saying dubstep is legit. No. Go home.
Also, can we just take this time to discuss the fact that when people use onomatopoeia for dubstep, you're spelling it wrong. It's got an O in it, motherfucker. Okay, there are no U's in those wobs.
Can we address the state of new Daft Punk? That album was wank. Mastered fantastically. Content was shit. I like 2 tracks.
How many? I was going to say, how many tracks did you like? Now, how many of them featured Pharrell, by any chance?
Most of them.
Yeah.
All 2.
The thing, what do you mean you're telling me you didn't like the track that was just that dude pretending to be a robot? I'm not even sure what the gist of that track was, but that dude creeped me the fuck out. Where it ended with this sort of fucking jazz orchestra. What the fuck?
Like fucking Giorgio or whatever.
No, Giorgio was sick.
Giorgio.
Yeah. I'm talking about
I like that 8-minute odyssey that I go through.
I was there with him, sleeping in the car. I was there. No,
Hey, Mr. Boo.
One of the tracks at the end of the album is just this dude monologuing, and then it ends up in this sort of jazz orchestra. The jazz is sick, but the rest of that track now.
Just cut it, man. Just take it to Audacity, like I'm probably going to do with half of the tracks, like the Giorgio track.
Exactly.
I like it, but I don't need to hear his speech every fucking time.
It's a problem that you have to put in your own work to listen to a track you like, but it is necessary.
I'm not saying it was a bad album. Just wasn't your...
I'm saying it's a bad album. I'm saying...
For what I expected, I was like, yeah, gonna get some sick French house in there. I got some disco revival bollocks.
See, what I expected was like, cool, I'm about to learn about a bunch of references I didn't know existed. See, I thought this was original, but no. Here's the original culture behind Daft Punk. And I was about to diversify myself with all these new things I learned, but no. Jazz orchestra shit. Pharrell.
There will never ever be, incredible bongo band featuring not that much bongo. Biggest rip-off. If you ever come on iTunes and you find the Incredible Bongo Band and you are a big fan of percussion in your funk music, do not go for the Incredible Bongo Band.
Just don't expect much, and you'll be okay.
Expect maybe 1 bongo per track. Not a band of bongos.
And it's not even like you can say, oh, well, maybe they do something special. Maybe they get some Swedish hanging drum in there.
My mind's telling me no, and that's all I want to give it that.
I was giving it some Swedish hanging drum.
I'm feeling about change it to Rick James.
Change it to what, sorry?
Rick James.
Oh, okay. Give it to me, baby. The theme of this man. Give it to me, baby.
He came home last night. She wouldn't give it to him.
It just has such subtle, non-subtle undertones. It's a fucking rapist.
You see the fucking video to it?
Oh my goodness. Like, she is pissed off as hell.
She's trying to swim and he's all getting in her shit.
And then suddenly she's all for it, and then he turns into an... Like, he's already got it. Like, there's no bones about it. It's his. He doesn't need to try and take it by force.
It's the white speedos, man. You can't wear white speedos and not look like an absolute rapist.
Something wrong with the man. He decides that he's going to hang out in his private pool in white speedos.
Give it to me, baby. No, not in those speedos. Stop it. Put something reasonable on. It's the 80s. Fuck. That's what I want to see. I want to see a revival of Prince and Rick James in some weird collaboration.
I'm just scared of anything Prince will ever
Featuring
do.
Bootsy motherfucking Collins.
Oh, my goodness. I'm about it.
Don't know how I'd deal. The venue would be legitimately wet.
I mean, that's a Super Bowl halftime right there. I don't want to see Bruno Mars play drums.
What the fuck is that?
I don't give a shit. Like, oh, well done. You want to show the world that you can do an instrument. Super Bowl is not the time. A YouTube video is. Are we about to see a second P?
My mind is telling me no.
We did. 78.
My body is William Shatner.
The punctuation did not exist. Or at least it was misplaced.
Can we address how shit the crossover was with Bruno Mars versus Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I mean, it didn't need to happen. Again, like, we're back to it. There's
Didn't
just
you think Anthony Kiedis looked like Hitler?
He looked
Long-haired Hitler.
You know how it's actually a thing to have surgery to implant fake abs into a person? Now, you might wonder why I'm bringing this up, Anthony Kiedis. However, this game is over.
We have a winner. I believe that might have been 3-0.
I think it might have been.
So that concludes another week of bar fights with incredible commentary by myself.
I mean, the themes were just off the charts. Onomatopoeia, real talk, can we address this? Bongos, and then some perfects to round it off. I was about it.